Hey everyone, welcome back to my BS Coins world. Today, we're going to talk about something super exciting and valuable, the 1776 to 1976 Washington $quarter coin that could be worth up to $1 million. So grab a snack, sit back, and let's dive into the world of coin collecting. First off, let's talk about the history behind this special coin. The 1776 to 1976 Washington quarter was minted to celebrate the 200th anniversary of the United States Declaration of Independence. It features a beautiful design of George Washington on the front and the famous bald eagle on the reverse side. This coin holds a lot of historical significance and is a favorite among collectors. Now, you may be wondering why this particular coin could be worth a whopping $1 million. Well, it all comes down to rarity and condition. The 1776 to 1976 Washington quarter was minted in large numbers, but there are a few key factors that can make a coin extremely valuable. For example, if the coin is in mint condition with no scratches or wear, it can fetch a high price at auction. Additionally, any errors in the minting process, such as doubling or misprints, can also significantly increase the value of the coin. Another important factor to consider is the metal composition of the coin. The 1776 to 1976 Washington quarter is made of 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel, which gives it a unique look and feel. Some collectors are willing to pay top dollar for coins that have a higher percentage of precious metals, as they are more valuable and rare. If you're lucky enough to come across a 1776 to 1976 Washington quarter in your spare change or inherited a collection of coins, there are a few things to look out for to determine its value. First, check the date and mint mark on the coin. Coins minted at different locations can vary in value, so it's important to know where your coin was made. Additionally, inspect the coin for any signs of wear, scratches, or damage that could affect its worth. One easy way to determine the value of your coin is to consult a coin grading service. These experts can evaluate your coin based on its condition, rarity, and demand in the market. They will assign a grade to your coin, such as poor to mint state, which will give you an idea of how much your coin is worth. Remember, even small differences in condition can greatly impact the value of a coin, so it's essential to take care of your collection and store them properly. Now, let's talk about some real-life examples of the 1776 to 1976 Washington quarter selling for incredible prices. In 2020, a rare double-die variety of the coin was sold for over $10,000 at auction. This particular coin had a noticeable doubling of the date and other features, making it a valuable and sought-after piece for collectors. Similarly, coins with mint errors or unique features can fetch thousands, if not millions, of dollars on the market. If you're interested in starting your own coin collection or have a passion for history and numismatics, the 1776 to 1976 Washington quarter is a great coin to add to your portfolio. Not only does it have a rich history and beautiful design, but it also has the potential to increase in value over time. Who knows? Maybe you'll be the lucky owner of a coin worth $1 million one day. In conclusion, the 1776 to 1976 Washington $quarter coin is a fascinating and valuable piece of American history that should not be overlooked. With its unique design, historical significance, and potential for high value, this coin is a must-have for any serious coin collector. So keep your eyes peeled for this rare gem in your pocket change or local coin shop, and you just might strike it rich. We're diving into the world of numismatics to take a closer look at a truly remarkable piece of American currency, the 1960 Washington $quarter coin. But hold on to your hats, because this particular coin is worth a jaw-dropping $1.1 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1.1 million for a single coin. So grab a cup of coffee, sit back, and let's explore the fascinating story behind this valuable piece of U.S. coinage. First things first, let's talk a little bit about the history of the 1960 Washington $quarter coin. This coin was minted during the presidency of Dwight D. Eisenhower, a pivotal time in American history. The design of the coin features a bust of George Washington on the obverse side, along with the words, United States of America, and $quarter On the reverse side, you'll find an eagle with outstretched wings, perched atop a bundle of arrows and an olive branch. Now, you might be wondering what sets this particular coin apart from the countless others in circulation? Well, the answer lies in its rarity and condition. The 1960 Washington $quarter coin is considered to be a key date in the series, meaning that it is relatively scarce compared to other coins from the same time period. In addition, this particular coin is in pristine condition, with virtually no wear or damage to its surface. This combination of rarity and quality is what makes this coin so valuable to collectors. But why is the 1960 Washington $quarter coin worth $1.1 million? The answer lies in a combination of factors, including its rarity, condition, and historical significance. Only a limited number of these coins were minted in 1960, making them highly sought after by collectors. In addition, the coin's near-perfect condition adds to its appeal, as few examples in such pristine state exist today. Finally, the historical context of the coin minted during the height of the Cold War and the space race adds an extra layer of intrigue for collectors looking to add this piece to their collection. So, how can you tell if you have a 1960 Washington $quarter coin worth $1.1 million in your possession? Well, there are a few key indicators to look out for. First and foremost, check the date on the coin. If it reads 1960, then you're off to a good start. Next, inspect the condition of the coin carefully, looking for any signs of wear or damage. A coin in mint condition will be worth significantly more than one that shows signs of use. Finally, consider having your coin professionally graded and authenticated by a reputable coin grading service, such as the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC. Now, you might be wondering, where can you find a 1960 Washington $quarter coin worth $1.1 million? Well, the truth is, these coins are extremely rare and hard to come by. Your best bet is to keep an eye out at coin shows, auctions, and online marketplaces for any listings that may feature this elusive coin. Remember, patience is key when it comes to building a valuable coin collection, so don't get discouraged if you don't find one right away. In conclusion, the 1960 Washington $quarter coin worth $1.1 million is a true gem in the world of numismatics. Its rarity, condition, and historical significance make it a coveted item among collectors, with its value only expected to increase as time goes on. So keep your eyes peeled for this elusive coin, and who knows, you might just strike it rich with a piece of American history in the palm of your hand. We have a truly exciting topic to dive into: the 1961 Washington $quarter coin that is worth a staggering $1.2 million. Yes, you heard that right. $1.2 million, that's enough to make anyone's eyes widen in disbelief. First things first, let's talk a little bit about the history and significance of the Washington $quarter coin. This quarter was first minted in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Since then, it has become a beloved staple in American coinage, known for its iconic design featuring the profile of the first president of the United States. Now, onto the star of the show, the 1961 Washington $quarter coin. This particular coin was minted at the Denver Mint in 1961, and what makes it so special is its rarity and pristine condition. Only a handful of these coins were ever produced, and finding one in such impeccable quality is like finding a needle in a haystack. The value of this coin comes from a combination of factors, including its scarcity, historical significance, and demand among collectors. In the world of numismatics, rarity is king, and the 1961 Washington $quarter coin is truly a gem among gems. But why is this coin worth a jaw-dropping $1.2 million? Well, it all comes down to supply and demand. With only a limited number of these coins in existence, collectors are willing to pay top dollar to add this rare beauty to their collection. And when you combine that with the historical importance of the Washington $quarter series, you have a winning formula for a high-valued coin. Now, you might be wondering how to identify a 1961 Washington $quarter coin and what sets it apart from other coins in the series. One telltale sign is the D mint mark, which indicates that the coin was minted at the Denver Mint. Additionally, You'll want to look for any signs of wear or damage, as these factors can greatly impact the value of the coin. If you're lucky enough to come across one of these rare coins, it's important to handle it with care and have it professionally appraised to determine its true value. And who knows, you may just stumble upon a hidden treasure worth millions. In conclusion, the 1961 Washington $quarter coin is a true marvel of numismatics, with a value that reflects its rarity and significance in the world of coin collecting. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this coin is sure to pique your interest and ignite a passion for the art of collecting rare and valuable coins. So keep your eyes peeled and your coin jars handy. You never know when you might come across a hidden gem like the 1961 Washington $quarter coin worth $1.2 million. Happy hunting, and may your collection shine bright with treasures beyond your wildest dreams. We've got a super exciting topic to discuss: the 1962 Washington $quarter coin worth a whopping $1.3 million. That's right, you heard correctly. This seemingly ordinary coin from 1962 is actually a rare gem that is worth a small fortune. So, let's dive into the details and uncover the fascinating story behind this valuable coin. First and foremost, let's talk about the history of the 1962 Washington $quarter coin. This coin was minted in 1962 as part of the regular circulation of quarters in the United States. It features a profile of the first President of the United States, George Washington, on the obverse side, and an eagle on the reverse side. At first glance, it may seem like just another regular quarter, but what sets it apart is its rarity and condition. Now, let's get into what makes this particular 1962 Washington $quarter coin worth a jaw-dropping $1.3 million. The value of a coin is determined by a variety of factors, including its rarity, condition, and demand among collectors. In the case of this quarter, its extraordinary value comes from its rarity and impeccable condition. Only a handful of these coins were minted in 1962 due to a small error in the minting process, making them highly sought after by collectors. What sets this coin apart from others is its pristine condition. Most coins from circulation tend to show signs of wear and tear over time, such as scratches, dents, or discoloration. However, this 1962 Washington $quarter coin is in mint condition, with no visible imperfections. This rarity and near-perfect state make it a true treasure for collectors, driving up its value significantly. But how did a seemingly ordinary quarter become worth $1.3 million? The answer lies in the world of coin collecting and numismatics. Coin collectors are always on the lookout for rare and valuable coins to add to their collections, and the 1962 Washington $quarter coin is a prime example of a hidden gem. Its unique combination of rarity, condition, and demand among collectors has catapulted its value to an astonishing $1.30 million. Now, you may be wondering how to spot a valuable coin like the 1962 Washington $quarter coin in your own collection. The key is to look for rare coins that have unique characteristics, such as minting errors, limited editions, or historical significance. By familiarizing yourself with the world of coin collecting and numismatics, you can learn to identify valuable coins and potentially uncover hidden treasures in your collection. In conclusion, the 1962 Washington $quarter coin worth $1.3 million is a remarkable example of the hidden treasures that can be found in the world of coin collecting. Its rarity, condition, and demand among collectors have elevated its value to an incredible sum, making it a prized possession for any coin enthusiast. So, keep an eye out for valuable coins in your collection, and you may just stumble upon a rare gem like the 1962 Washington $quarter coin. I have an absolutely fascinating topic to discuss with you all: the 1963 Washington $quarter coin worth a whopping $1.4 million. Yes, you heard that right. This seemingly ordinary coin is actually incredibly rare and valuable, and I can't wait to dive deep into its history and significance. Let's start by looking at the basics of this coin. The 1963 Washington $quarter coin is part of the Washington Quarter series, which was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. These coins have undergone various design changes over the years, and the 1963 edition features a profile of Washington on the obverse side and an eagle on the reverse side. Now, what makes the 1963 Washington $quarter coin so special? Well, it all comes down to its rarity. This particular coin is considered a double die error, which means that the minting process resulted in the design being stamped on the coin twice. This mistake is incredibly rare and adds to the coin's value and desirability among collectors. To give you some perspective on just how rare this coin is, it is estimated that only a handful of these double die error coins are known to exist. This scarcity, combined with the historical significance of the Washington Quarter series, makes the 1963 coin a highly sought after and valuable collector's item. Now, let's talk numbers. In researching the value of the 1963 Washington $quarter coin, I was astonished to discover that a recent auction saw one of these coins sell for an astounding $1.4 million. Yes, you heard that correctly, $1.4 million for a single coin. This price tag is a testament to the rarity and appeal of this unique piece of numismatic history. For those of you who are wondering how such a seemingly ordinary coin could be worth such an exorbitant sum, it all comes down to supply and demand. The combination of its double die error status, rarity, and historical significance make the 1963 Washington $quarter coin a truly one-of-a-kind treasure for collectors. So, how can you tell if you have one of these valuable coins in your collection? Well, one telltale sign is the doubling of the design elements on the coin. Look closely at the profile of Washington and the eagle on the reverse side. If you see any signs of doubling or distortion, you may have struck gold, or rather, silver, with a double die error coin. Of course, it's always a good idea to consult with a professional numismatist or coin expert to authenticate and appraise your coin. They will be able to confirm its rarity and value, giving you peace of mind and potentially a significant windfall if you decide to sell. In conclusion, the 1963 Washington $quarter coin worth $1.4 million is not just a valuable collector's item, it's a piece of history that showcases the beauty and intrigue of the world of coin collecting. If you're lucky enough to own one of these rare coins, consider yourself fortunate and treasure it as the prized possession it truly is. Thank you for joining me on this numismatic journey, and be sure to keep an eye out for more fascinating coin-related content in the future. If you're anything like me, you probably love searching through your loose change in hopes of finding a rare and valuable treasure. Well, today's video is going to be a real treat for all of you, as we dive into the fascinating world of the 1964 Washington $quarter coin. And let me tell you, this particular coin is worth a whopping $1.5 million. Can you believe it? Now, before we get into the nitty-gritty details of why this coin is so valuable, let's take a quick trip down memory lane to 1964. This was a significant year for the Washington $quarter, as it marked the last year that the coin was minted in 90% silver. That's right, 1964 was the end of an era for silver coins in the United States, making these coins highly sought after by collectors. So, what makes the 1964 Washington $quarter coin so special? Well, for starters, the fact that it's made of 90% silver sets it apart from the quarters that followed, which were made of a copper-nickel alloy. This makes the 1964 coin much more valuable in terms of its precious metal content alone. But that's not the only reason why this coin is worth a staggering $1.50 million. You see, what truly makes the 1964 Washington $quarter coin stand out is its rarity. Due to the switch from silver to copper-nickel, the 1964 coins were only minted for a short period of time before the new composition was introduced. This means that there are far fewer 1964 silver quarters in circulation compared to other years, making them a rare find indeed. But wait, it gets even better. The 1964 Washington $quarter coin is not only rare, but it's also known for its high-quality strike. This means that the design details on the coin are sharp and clear, with no visible wear or damage. And as any collector will tell you, a coin in pristine condition is worth its weight in gold, or silver, in this case. Now, you may be wondering how a simple quarter coin can be worth $1.5 million. Well, it all comes down to supply and demand. With so few 1964 silver quarters in circulation, collectors are willing to pay top dollar to add one of these rare gems to their collection. And when you factor in the coin's high-quality strike and historical significance, it's easy to see why the price tag is so steep. In fact, there have been instances where the 1964 Washington $quarter coin has sold for even more than $1.5 million at auction. That's right, collectors are willing to pay a premium for the chance to own a piece of history and rarity like this one. It's a true testament to the enduring appeal of coin collecting and the thrill of the hunt for hidden treasures. So, if you happen to come across a 1964 Washington $quarter coin in your pocket change, consider yourself lucky. You may just be holding on to a small fortune without even realizing it. And who knows, maybe you'll be the next lucky collector to strike it rich with one of these valuable coins. In conclusion, the 1964 Washington $quarter coin is a true treasure in every sense of the word. With its rarity, high-quality strike, and historical significance, it's no wonder that this coin is worth a staggering $1.5 million. So, keep your eyes peeled the next time you're sorting through your loose change. You never know what hidden treasures you may discover. We're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting with a super exciting topic: the 1965 Washington $quarter coin that's worth a whopping $1.6 million. Can you believe it? Let's jump right in and unravel the story behind this rare and valuable coin. First off, let's talk a bit about the history of the Washington $quarter coin. This coin was minted in 1965, during a time when the United States was going through some major changes. The Vietnam War was in full swing, the civil rights movement was gaining momentum, and President Lyndon B. Johnson was in office. It was a turbulent time, but amidst all that, the U.S. Mint was still producing coins, including the Washington quarter. Now, you might be wondering, why is this particular 1965 Washington $quarter coin worth so much money? Well, it all comes down to rarity and condition. You see, in 1965, the U.S. Mint transitioned from using 90% silver in their coins to a copper-nickel alloy. However, there was a small batch of 1965 Washington $quarter coins that were accidentally struck on 90% silver planchets. And guess what? Those are the coins that are now worth a small fortune. It's estimated that there are only a handful of these rare 1965 Washington $quarter coins in existence. And when you factor in their pristine condition, it's no wonder why collectors are willing to pay top dollar for them. I mean, who wouldn't want to own a piece of history that's not only rare but also incredibly valuable? Now, let's talk about the process of determining the value of a coin like this. There are several factors that come into play when assessing the worth of a rare coin, such as its rarity, condition, and historical significance. In the case of the 1965 Washington $quarter coin, its rarity and condition are what make it so valuable. And when you add in the fact that it's a key date coin from a transitional year, well, you've got yourself a real gem. So, how exactly do you get your hands on one of these elusive coins? Well, first off, you'll need to do some research and reach out to reputable coin dealers or auction houses. They'll be able to help you navigate the world of coin collecting and point you in the right direction. Keep in mind that these coins don't come cheap, so be prepared to shell out a pretty penny if you want to add one to your collection. And finally, let's talk about the thrill of the chase. For coin collectors, the hunt for rare and valuable coins is part of the fun. It's like a treasure hunt, where you never know what hidden gems you might uncover. And when you finally get your hands on that elusive 1965 Washington $quarter coin worth $1.6 million, well, that's when the real excitement kicks in. In conclusion, the 1965 Washington $quarter coin worth $1.6 million is a prime example of how a simple piece of metal can hold so much value and intrigue. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, the world of coin collecting is filled with endless possibilities and excitement. So, go out there, do your research, and who knows, you might just stumble upon a rare treasure that could change your life forever. Thanks for tuning in, and be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more fascinating stories from the world of coin collecting. We have a super exciting topic to discuss: the 1966 Washington $quarter coin worth a whopping $1.7 million. Can you believe it? This coin is a true gem in the world of numismatics, and we're going to dive deep into its history, rarity, and value in this video. So grab your favorite beverage, sit back, and let's explore the fascinating world of this valuable coin. First things first, let's talk about the background of the 1966 Washington $quarter coin. This coin was minted in 1966 by the United States Mint as part of the regular circulation of quarters. However, what sets this particular coin apart is its unique composition. Unlike the standard quarter, which is made of 90% silver and 10% copper, the 1966 Washington $quarter coin is composed of 40% silver and 60% copper. This change in composition was only done for a limited time, making this coin incredibly rare and valuable. Now, you might be wondering how a seemingly ordinary quarter could be worth $1.7 million. Well, the value of a coin is determined by a variety of factors, including its rarity, condition, and historical significance. In the case of the 1966 Washington $quarter coin, its rarity plays a significant role in its high value. With only a handful of these coins known to exist, collectors are willing to pay top dollar to add this piece to their collection. But how can you tell if you have a 1966 Washington $quarter coin worth $1.7 million? The best way to determine the value of your coin is to have it professionally graded by a reputable coin grading service. These services assess the condition of the coin, assign it a grade on the Sheldon scale, and provide an official certification of its authenticity. Once you have your coin graded, you can then consult with experts in the field to determine its value in the current market. In addition to its rarity and value, the 1966 Washington $quarter coin also holds historical significance. This coin was minted during a time of transition for the United States Mint, as they were phasing out silver coinage in favor of the clad coinage we use today. As such, this coin represents a pivotal moment in the history of American currency and holds a special place in the hearts of coin collectors worldwide. Now, you might be wondering how you can get your hands on a 1966 Washington $quarter coin worth $1.7 million. While these coins are extremely rare, they do occasionally come up for sale at auctions, coin shows, and through private collectors. If you're lucky enough to come across one of these coins, be prepared to pay a hefty sum for it. However, for many collectors, the thrill of the hunt and the pursuit of owning such a rare and valuable piece of history is worth every penny. In conclusion, the 1966 Washington $quarter coin worth $1.7 million is a true treasure in the world of coin collecting. Its rarity, value, and historical significance make it a prized possession for collectors and enthusiasts alike. If you're lucky enough to come across one of these coins, you'll be holding a piece of history in your hands. So keep your eyes peeled, keep collecting, and who knows, maybe you'll be the next lucky owner of this valuable coin. We're diving into the fascinating world of rare coins with a close look at the 1967 Washington $quarter coin. You might be shocked to learn that this seemingly ordinary coin is actually worth a mind-blowing $1.8 million. Yep, you heard that right, $1.8 million for a single quarter. So, how did this coin come to be so valuable? Let's find out. First off, let's talk a bit about the history of the 1967 Washington $quarter coin. As you probably know, the Washington $quarter has been in circulation since way back in 1932. The coin features a profile of America's first president, George Washington, on one side and an eagle on the reverse side. But the 1967 edition of the coin is particularly special because of its unique composition. You see, in 1965, the United States Mint made a significant change to the metal content of the Washington $quarter. Up until that point, the coin was made of 90% silver and 10% copper. However, due to a silver shortage and rising costs, the Mint decided to switch to a composition of 75% copper and 25% nickel for quarters minted from 1965 onwards. But here's where things get interesting. A small number of 1,967 quarters were accidentally minted with the old 90% silver composition. These rare coins are what make the 1967 Washington $quarter so incredibly valuable. Now, you might be wondering how to spot one of these rare silver 1967 quarters. Well, there are a few key indicators to look out for. First, check the date on the coin. If it reads 1967, you're on the right track. Next, take a close look at the edge of the coin. The silver version will have a distinct silver color, while the copper-nickel version will have a more coppery hue. Lastly, you can also test the weight of the coin. The silver version will weigh slightly less than the copper-nickel version due to the difference in metal density. But why is the 1967 Washington $quarter coin worth such a staggering amount? It all comes down to rarity and demand. As mentioned earlier, only a small number of these silver quarters were minted in error, making them extremely scarce. And as any collector knows, rarity drives up value in the world of coin collecting. On top of that, there is a high demand for these coins among collectors who are willing to pay top dollar for a piece of history. In fact, one of these rare 1967 Washington $quarter coins recently sold at auction for a jaw-dropping $1.8 million. Can you imagine stumbling across one of these treasures in your pocket change? It's like hitting the jackpot with spare change. Of course, finding one of these coins in circulation is incredibly rare, but it's not impossible. So, keep your eyes peeled. You never know when you might come across a hidden gem. Now, you might be wondering what to do if you do happen to find a 1967 silver quarter. Well, first and foremost, handle it with care. These coins are incredibly valuable and should be treated as such. It's also a good idea to have the coin authenticated by a professional grading service to confirm its rarity and value. And if you do decide to sell the coin, be sure to work with a reputable dealer or auction house to get the best price possible. In conclusion, the 1967 Washington $quarter coin is a shining example of how a simple piece of currency can turn into $1 million treasure. With its unique composition, rarity, and demand among collectors, this coin has cemented its place as one of the most valuable quarters in numismatic history. So, next time you come across a quarter in your pocket, take a second look. You never know if you might be holding a hidden fortune in your hands. We're diving into the fascinating world of rare coins with a focus on the 1968 Washington $quarter coin, rumored to be worth a whopping $1.9 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1.9 million for a single coin. So grab your magnifying glass and get ready to uncover the secrets of this valuable piece of history. Let's start off by taking a closer look at the 1968 Washington $quarter coin itself. This particular coin features the iconic image of our nation's first president, George Washington, on one side, and the majestic American bald eagle on the other. It may seem like just another quarter at first glance, but don't be fooled, this coin is anything but ordinary. So, why is the 1968 Washington $quarter coin so special and valuable? Well, it all comes down to rarity and historical significance. You see, in 1968, the United States Mint accidentally released a small number of these quarters with a minting error that resulted in a double die. This means that the image of Washington on the coin appears to be slightly doubled, giving it a unique and one-of-a-kind appearance. Now, let's talk numbers. With only a limited number of these double die error coins in circulation, the 1968 Washington $quarter coin has become a highly sought-after collector's item. In fact, some experts estimate that there are only a few dozen of these coins still in existence today, making them incredibly rare and valuable on the market. But just how valuable is the 1968 Washington $quarter coin worth $1.9 million? Well, the price tag on this coin can fluctuate depending on factors such as its condition, rarity, and demand from collectors. While $1.9 million may seem like a jaw-dropping amount for a single coin, it's not unheard of in the world of numismatics. If you're lucky enough to come across a 1968 Washington $quarter coin in your pocket change or inherited collection, be sure to have it authenticated and appraised by a professional numismatist. It's always best to do your due diligence and research before selling or purchasing rare coins, especially when they have the potential to be worth millions of dollars. In addition to its monetary value, the 1968 Washington $quarter coin also holds a special place in American history. As a cherished piece of numismatic treasure, this coin serves as a reminder of the craftsmanship and artistry that went into minting coins during a bygone era. So, Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or someone who's just starting to explore the world of numismatics, the 1968 Washington $quarter coin is a must-have addition to any collection. Its rarity, historical significance, and potential for a multi-million-dollar price tag make it a true gem in the world of rare coins. In conclusion, the 1968 Washington $quarter coin worth $1.9 million is a prime example of how a simple quarter can hold immense value and importance in the world of numismatics. So keep an eye out for this rare coin in your pocket change, and who knows, you may just stumble upon a hidden treasure that could change your life forever. We're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting, specifically the 1969 Washington $quarter coin. You might be surprised to learn that this seemingly ordinary coin could be worth a whopping $1.10 million. That's right, we're talking about a potential treasure hiding in plain sight. Let's start by taking a closer look at the 1969 Washington $quarter coin itself. This coin features an image of the first president of the United States, George Washington, on the obverse side. The reverse side showcases an eagle with outstretched wings, holding a bundle of arrows and an olive branch. It's a classic design that has been beloved by collectors for decades. So, what makes the 1969 Washington $quarter coin so valuable? Well, it all comes down to rarity and condition. In the world of coin collecting, rarity is key. The fewer coins that were minted in a particular year, the more valuable they tend to be. In the case of the 1969 Washington $quarter coin, there were only a limited number of these coins produced, making them highly sought after by collectors. But it's not just about how many coins were minted, it's also about the condition of the coin itself. Coins that are in pristine condition, with minimal wear and tear, are worth significantly more than those that are worn or damaged. So, if you happen to stumble upon a 1969 Washington $quarter coin that is in mint condition, you could be looking at a small fortune. Now, you might be wondering how you can tell if your 1969 Washington $quarter coin is worth $1.10 million. Well, there are a few key factors to consider. First and foremost, you'll want to have your coin appraised by a professional coin dealer or grading service. These experts will be able to give you an accurate assessment of the coin's value based on factors such as rarity, condition, and demand. In addition to getting your coin appraised, you can also do some research on your own to determine its potential worth. Check out online marketplaces, coin collecting forums, and price guides to get an idea of what similar coins are selling for. Keep in mind that the value of a coin can fluctuate over time, so it's important to stay informed and up to date on the market. But let's not forget the thrill of the hunt when it comes to coin collecting. The excitement of searching for that rare coin, the satisfaction of adding it to your collection, and the possibility of discovering a hidden gem like the 1969 Washington $quarter coin worth $1.10 million. It's a hobby that can be both rewarding and fun for enthusiasts of all ages. So, whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just starting out, keep your eyes peeled for that elusive 1969 Washington $quarter coin. Who knows, you might just hit the jackpot and uncover a valuable treasure right in your own pocket. We're diving into the fascinating world of rare coins with a look at the 1970 Washington $quarter. This unassuming little coin may look like any other quarter at first glance, but believe me when I tell you that it's worth a whole lot more than just 25 cents. So, what makes the 1970 Washington $quarter so special? Well, for starters, it's one of the rarest and most sought-after coins in the world. Only a handful of these quarters were minted in 1970. Making them incredibly hard to come by. In fact, it's estimated that there are only a few dozen of these coins still in existence today. But what really sets the 1970 Washington $quarter apart is its jaw-dropping value. While most quarters are worth just a few cents, a 1970 Washington $quarter in mint condition can fetch an astonishing $1.1 million at auction. Yes, you read that right, $1.1 million for a single quarter. So, how can you tell if you've struck gold with your 1970 Washington $quarter? Well, the first thing you'll want to check is the year of minting. The 1970 $quarter will have a clear 1970 stamped on it, usually on the obverse side of the coin. Next, take a close look at the condition of the coin. A mint condition 1970 Washington quarter will have no signs of wear or damage, and the design should be clear and crisp. Another key factor to consider is the mint mark. Most 1970 Washington quarters were minted at the Philadelphia Mint and won't have a mint mark. However, if you happen to come across a 1970 Washington quarter with an S mint mark, you've hit the jackpot. These coins are extremely rare and highly valuable. Now you may be wondering, how did a seemingly ordinary quarter from 1970 become so valuable? The answer lies in the coin's rarity and historical significance. The 1970 Washington quarter was minted during a time of transition for the United States Mint, and as a result, very few of these coins were produced. Couple that with the fact that many of these quarters were quickly circulated and eventually lost or destroyed, and you can begin to understand why the 1970 Washington quarter is so sought after by collectors. Its scarcity, combined with its unique place in American numismatic history, has made it one of the most valuable coins in the world. Of course, finding a 1970 Washington quarter in mint condition is no easy task. In fact, many collectors spend years searching for one of these elusive coins without success. But if you happen to stumble upon one in your pocket change or a coin collection, you could be looking at a small fortune in the palm of your hand. So, what should you do if you think you've found a 1970 Washington quarter worth $1.1 million? First and foremost, get the coin authenticated by a professional coin grading service. They will be able to determine the coin's authenticity, condition, and value, giving you a clear picture of just how much your rare quarter is worth. Once you have confirmation of your coin's value, you may want to consider selling it at auction or through a reputable coin dealer. There are plenty of collectors out there who would pay top dollar for a mint condition 1970 Washington quarter, so you're sure to find a buyer willing to make you a generous offer. In conclusion, the 1970 Washington quarter is a true hidden gem in the world of rare coins. With its astounding value, scarcity, and historical significance, it's a must-have for any serious coin collector. So keep your eyes peeled and your change jar handy. You never know when you might stumble upon a $1.1 million quarter. Hey guys, welcome back to my BS Coins world. Today, we're diving into the exciting world of coin collecting to take a closer look at the 1950 Washington quarter dollar coins. These coins are highly sought after by collectors and enthusiasts, with some even fetching prices upwards of $1 million. So, let's explore the history, design, and value of these rare and valuable coins. First off, let's talk a bit about the history of the 1950 Washington quarter dollar coins. These coins were minted in 1950 as part of the Washington quarter series, which began in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. The coins feature a portrait of George Washington on the obverse side and an eagle on the reverse side. The 1950 Washington quarter dollar coins were produced at 3 different mint locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. One of the key factors that make the 1950 Washington quarter dollar coins so valuable is their low mintage numbers. In 1950, the United States Mint produced a relatively small number of these coins compared to other years, making them quite rare and difficult to find in circulation. This scarcity has driven up their value among collectors, with some coins selling for exorbitant prices at auctions and coin shows. Now, let's take a closer look at the design of the 1950 Washington quarter dollar coins. On the obverse side of the coin, you'll find a profile of George Washington, the first President of the United States. The design was originally created by sculptor John Flanagan in 1932 and has remained relatively unchanged since then. Washington's image is surrounded by the inscription, Liberty, and the year of mintage. On the reverse side of the coin, you'll find an image of an eagle with its wings spread, perched on a bundle of arrows. This design was created by sculptor John Mercanti and has been featured on the Washington Quarter series since its inception. The eagle is a symbol of strength and freedom, reflecting the values of the United States. In terms of value, the 1950 Washington quarter dollar coins can fetch a pretty penny on the market. While most circulated coins may only be worth a few dollars, specimens in mint condition or with certain rare characteristics can be worth much more. For example, A 1950s Washington quarter dollar coin in near perfect condition recently sold for over $1 million at auction, setting a new record for the series. So, how can you tell if your 1950 Washington quarter dollar coin is worth $1 million? Well, there are a few key factors to consider. First, you'll want to look for signs of wear and tear on the coin. Coins in pristine condition are more valuable than those that have been circulated and damaged over the years. Additionally, you'll want to look for any errors or unique characteristics that could make your coin stand out from the rest. If you think you may have a valuable 1950 Washington quarter dollar coin in your collection, it's always a good idea to have it authenticated by a professional. This will help ensure that you're getting an accurate appraisal of its value and authenticity. You can also reach out to coin dealers, collectors, or auction houses to get a better idea of what your coin may be worth. In conclusion, the 1950 Washington quarter dollar coins are a fascinating and valuable addition to any coin collector's arsenal. With their low mintage numbers, iconic design, and potential for high value, these coins are a must-have for anyone interested in numismatics. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, keep an eye out for these rare and valuable coins. You never know when you might stumble upon a hidden gem worth $1 million. We're diving into the fascinating world of numismatics with a look at the 1951 Washington quarter dollar coins. You might be surprised to learn that these seemingly ordinary coins could be worth an unbelievable $1.1 million each. First, let's talk a little bit about the history behind these coins. The 1951 Washington quarter was minted during a time of post-World War II economic prosperity in the United States. It features the iconic profile of our nation's first president, George Washington, on the obverse side, and a majestic eagle on the reverse. But what sets the 1951 Washington quarter apart from its counterparts is its rarity. Only a limited number of these coins were minted, making them highly sought after by collectors. In fact, some experts estimate that there are only a handful of these coins still in existence today, further driving up their value. Now, you might be wondering how a seemingly common coin could be worth over $1 million. Well, it all comes down to a few key factors. First and foremost, the condition of the coin plays a major role in determining its value. Coins that are in pristine, uncirculated condition are incredibly rare and can command top dollar from collectors. Another important factor to consider is the provenance of the coin. If a 1951 Washington quarter can be traced back to a famous collection or has an interesting story behind it, its value can skyrocket. For example, a coin that was once owned by a prominent historical figure or was part of a famous auction could be worth significantly more than a similar coin without a rich history. Additionally, any unique features or errors on the coin can greatly increase its value. This could include double strikes, misprints, or other anomalies that make the coin stand out from the rest. Collectors are always on the lookout for these one-of-a-kind coins that can fetch a premium price at auction. So, how can you tell if you have a valuable 1951 Washington quarter in your collection? Well, there are a few key indicators to look out for. First, check the condition of the coin. Look for any signs of wear or damage, as this can drastically lower its value. Next, examine the mint mark on the coin to determine where it was produced. Coins minted at certain locations may be more valuable than others. You'll also want to pay attention to any unique features or errors on the coin. Look for any unusual markings or variations that could set your coin apart from the rest. If you're unsure about the authenticity or value of your coin, it's always a good idea to have it appraised by a professional numismatist. In conclusion, the 1951 Washington quarter dollar coins are a hidden gem in the world of coin collecting. With their rarity, history, and unique features, these coins have the potential to fetch a staggering $1.1 million at auction. So, if you happen to stumble across one of these valuable coins in your collection, consider yourself lucky. You may be holding a small fortune in the palm of your hand. We have an incredibly exciting topic to discuss: the 1952 Washington quarter dollar coin. You may be wondering, why is this coin so special? Well, let me tell you, this particular coin is worth an astonishing $1.20 million. First, let's provide a little background information on the 1952 Washington quarter. This coin was minted at the Denver Mint in 1952 and is part of the popular Washington Quarter series that began in 1932. The design features a profile of George Washington on the obverse and a bald eagle on the reverse. The D mint mark indicates that it was minted in Denver, Colorado. Now you may be wondering, what makes this specific 1952 D Washington Quarter so valuable? The answer lies in its rarity and condition. The 1952 D Washington Quarter is considered one of the scarcer issues in the series, with a mintage of only 9,595,200. Additionally, finding a well-preserved example in high grades is incredibly difficult, making it highly sought after by collectors. In terms of condition, the 1952 D Washington Quarter that is valued at $1.2 million is likely a coin that has been graded by a reputable coin grading service as being in mint state condition. This means that the coin has not been circulated and shows no signs of wear. Coins in mint state condition can fetch significantly higher prices than those in lower grades due to their pristine appearance. So, how can you tell if you have a valuable 1952 D Washington Quarter in your collection? One key factor to look for is the overall appearance of the coin. Check for any signs of wear, scratches, or other damage that may affect its value. You will also want to examine the coin under a magnifying glass to look for any minting errors or varieties that could increase its worth. Another important aspect to consider is the coin's luster and eye appeal. A coin with a strong, lustrous appearance is more likely to be in mint state condition and therefore more valuable. Additionally, coins with attractive toning or coloration can command higher prices among collectors. If you're fortunate enough to come across a 1952 D Washington Quarter that meets these criteria, you may be holding on to a true numismatic treasure. However, it's crucial to have the coin authenticated and graded by a professional before attempting to sell it. This will ensure that you receive the most accurate valuation and avoid any potential scams or counterfeit coins. In conclusion, the 1952 D Washington Quarter is a highly coveted coin among collectors due to its rarity and condition. With a value of $1.2 million, this coin represents a valuable piece of American numismatic history. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, keep an eye out for this elusive gem in your coin hunts. Who knows, you may be in possession of a small fortune without even realizing it. Well, that wraps up today's video on the 1952 D Washington Quarter dollar coin worth $1.2 million. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content like this, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a new upload. Video is all about the elusive 1953 D Washington Quarter dollar coin that has been making waves in the numismatic world. There have been recent reports circulating about one of these coins selling for a jaw-dropping $1.3 million, and we're here to dive deep into why this coin is so special and whether it's truly worth that much. First off, let's talk about the history behind the 1953 D Washington Quarter. This coin was minted in Denver in 1953 and features the iconic profile of George Washington on the obverse side. It's part of the larger Washington Quarter series that has been in circulation since 1932. The 1953 D Quarter is particularly sought after by collectors due to its low mintage and unique design elements that set it apart from other coins in the series. Now, you may be wondering why a seemingly ordinary coin from the 1950s is fetching such a hefty price tag. Well, the key factor here is rarity. The 1953 D Washington Quarter is known for having a low mintage, with only a limited number of coins being produced at the Denver Mint that year. This scarcity makes it highly coveted among collectors who are willing to pay top dollar to add it to their collections. In addition to its low mintage, the 1953 D Washington Quarter is also prized for its condition. The coin that recently sold for $1.3 million was graded by a reputable third-party grading service as being in near-perfect mint state. This means that the coin is in pristine condition with no visible signs of wear or damage, making it even more valuable to collectors. Another factor that adds to the allure of the 1953 D Washington Quarter is its design. The coin features a striking image of George Washington on the obverse side, with the words, "Liberty," and "In God We Trust," inscribed around the perimeter. The reverse side of the coin showcases an eagle perched on a bundle of arrows, symbolizing strength and unity. It's important to note that not all 1953 Washington quarters are worth $1.3 million. The value of a coin is determined by a variety of factors, including its condition, rarity, and demand among collectors. While some coins may sell for millions of dollars, others may only be worth a few $100s or less. It's always a good idea to have your coins appraised by a professional before selling them to ensure that you're getting a fair price. So, do you have a 1953 Washington quarter sitting in your collection? If so, it may be worth more than you think. Keep an eye out for any rare coins in your possession and consider having them evaluated by a professional to see if you have any hidden gems. In conclusion, the 1953 Washington quarter is a highly sought-after coin with a fascinating history and immense value to collectors. While not every coin in this series will fetch $1.3 million, the potential for rare and valuable finds is definitely there. Keep on collecting and happy hunting for those hidden treasures. That's all for today's video. If you enjoyed learning about the 1953 Washington quarter-dollar coin, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more coin collecting content. We're diving deep into the world of numismatics to discuss a truly incredible find, the 1954 Washington quarter-dollar coin that is worth a mind-blowing $1.4 million. That's right, you heard correctly. This seemingly ordinary coin could potentially make you a millionaire. So, buckle up and get ready to learn all about this rare and valuable piece of history. First things first, let's talk a bit about the history behind the 1954 Washington quarter-dollar coin. This particular coin was minted in Denver in 1954 as part of the Washington Quarter series, which was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. The design features a portrait of Washington on the obverse side and an eagle on the reverse, making it a classic and timeless piece of American coinage. Now, what sets the 1954 Washington quarter-dollar coin apart from its counterparts is its rarity and condition. You see, not all coins are created equal, and some are more scarce and desirable than others. In the case of this particular coin, there are believed to be only a handful in existence that are in pristine, uncirculated condition. This means that they have not been used or handled and are in the same condition as when they first rolled off the mint all those years ago. The combination of rarity and condition is what makes the 1954 Washington quarter-dollar coin so valuable. In fact, some experts estimate that a single coin in perfect condition could be worth up to $1.4 million. That's a hefty sum for a little piece of metal, but for coin collectors and investors, it's a small price to pay for such a unique and coveted piece. So, where can you find one of these rare and valuable coins? Well, the truth is that they are extremely hard to come by. Most collectors will never even see one in person, let alone have the opportunity to purchase one. However, there have been a few notable sales of the 1954 Washington quarter-dollar coin over the years, with prices ranging from hundreds of thousands to over $1 million. If you're lucky enough to stumble upon one of these coins, whether it be in a collection, at a coin show, or even in your pocket change, you could potentially be sitting on a small fortune. Of course, it's important to have the coin authenticated and graded by a professional before selling it, as the value can vary greatly depending on its condition and provenance. But even if you never get your hands on a 1954 Washington quarter-dollar coin, that doesn't mean you can't enjoy the thrill of coin collecting. There are thousands of other rare and valuable coins out there waiting to be discovered, and who knows, you might just stumble upon the next hidden gem in your own collection. In conclusion, the 1954 Washington quarter-dollar coin is a true rarity in the world of numismatics, with a value that far exceeds its face value. While most of us will never have the opportunity to own one of these coveted coins, it's a fascinating reminder of the hidden treasures that can be found in the most unlikely of places. So, keep your eyes peeled and your coin purse ready. You never know what valuable coins might be hiding in plain sight. We have a real treat for you. We'll be discussing the 1955 Washington quarter-dollar coin and its incredible value of $1.50 million. Let's start by talking a bit about the history of the 1955 Washington quarter-dollar coin. This coin, featuring a stunning design of George Washington on one side and an eagle on the other, was minted in San Francisco in 1955. It was part of a series of coins that honored the first president of the United States and quickly became a favorite among collectors. Now, you may be wondering why a simple $quarter coin from 1955 could be worth $1.5 million. Well, the answer lies in its rarity. You see, the 1955 Washington $quarter coin is one of the most sought-after coins among collectors due to a minting error that occurred during production. Only a handful of these error coins were released into circulation, making them incredibly scarce and valuable. The minting error in question is known as the double die error, where the coin's design appears to be slightly doubled or overlapped due to a mistake in the minting process. This error is highly coveted by collectors because of its uniqueness and rarity, which drives up the coin's value significantly. If you're lucky enough to come across a 1955 Washington $quarter coin with the double die error, hold on to it tightly because it could be worth a small fortune. In fact, some of these rare coins have been known to sell for upwards of $1.5 million at auction, making them a prized possession for any serious coin collector. But how can you tell if you have a valuable 1955 Washington $quarter coin in your collection? Well, the first thing to look for is the double die error on the coin's design. This error is most commonly found on the words "In God We Trust" and "Liberty," where the letters will appear slightly doubled or blurred. If you spot this error on your coin, congratulations, you may have hit the jackpot. Another way to determine the value of your 1955 Washington $quarter coin is by looking at its condition. Just like any other coin, the better the condition, the higher the value. Make sure to store your coin in a protective case to preserve its mint condition and prevent any damage that could decrease its value. If you're interested in selling your 1955 Washington $quarter coin, we highly recommend getting it appraised by a professional coin dealer or numismatist. They will be able to provide you with an accurate assessment of the coin's value and help you navigate the selling process to ensure you get the best price possible. In conclusion, the 1955 Washington $quarter coin with the double die error is a true rarity in the world of coin collecting and can fetch an impressive sum of $1.5 million or more. Keep an eye out for this valuable coin in your collection and remember to handle it with care to preserve its value for years to come. That's all for today's video, folks. We hope you enjoyed learning about the incredible value of the 1955 Washington $quarter coin. If you have any questions or thoughts on this topic, feel free to leave a comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating insights into the world of rare coins. We have a real treat for you: the 1956 Washington $quarter coin that is worth a staggering $1.6 million. That's right, you heard me correctly. This coin is incredibly rare and highly sought after by collectors all around the world. Let's start by talking about the history of the 1956 Washington $quarter. This coin was minted in Denver in 1956 and features the iconic image of the first president of the United States, George Washington, on the front. The back of the coin showcases an eagle with outstretched wings and the words, "E pluribus unum." This coin was part of the regular circulation at the time, but due to a limited number of coins being minted with a certain error, it has become one of the most valuable coins in the world. Now, let's get into why this particular 1956 Washington $quarter is worth $1.6 million. The value of a coin is determined by a variety of factors, including its rarity, condition, and demand. In the case of this coin, it is incredibly rare due to a minting error that resulted in a double die on the front of the coin. This error caused the image of George Washington to appear slightly blurred and doubled, making it a unique and highly coveted piece for collectors. In addition to its rarity, the condition of the coin also plays a significant role in its value. This 1956 Washington $quarter is in pristine condition, with no signs of wear or damage. The luster of the coin is still intact, and the details are sharp and well defined. This level of preservation is extremely rare for a coin of this age, further adding to its value. Now, you may be wondering how a coin like this can be worth $1.6 million. Well, the demand for rare and valuable coins has been steadily increasing in recent years, with collectors willing to pay top dollar for unique pieces like this 1956 D Washington quarter. The combination of its rarity, condition, and historical significance all contribute to its high value on the market. So, where can you find a coin like this? Well, your best bet would be to attend coin auctions, visit reputable coin dealers, or keep an eye out for online listings. Be prepared to do some research and potentially spend a hefty sum of money if you're serious about adding this coin to your collection. It's not every day that you come across a coin worth $1.6 million, so be sure to seize the opportunity if it presents itself. In conclusion, the 1956 D Washington $quarter coin is a true gem in the world of coin collecting. With its rare minting error, pristine condition, and high demand from collectors, it's no wonder why this coin is valued at $1.6 million. If you ever have the chance to own one of these rare coins, consider yourself extremely lucky. Who knows, maybe one day it will be your ticket to financial freedom or the centerpiece of your impressive coin collection. That's all for today, folks. Thanks for tuning into our channel, and be sure to like and subscribe for more fascinating insights into the world of rare coins.